I just walked to return that movie, and I got more stuff to do at the store. Last Did Hinder, as well as Bob Seger's First Strut and Matchbox 20's She's So Mean. And the rest I listened to was Hinder. Oh, I'm sorry. I have The Bad Touch and I Like Big Butts. Not from me. My cousin had those. One of the cousins had those. I think it was the first cousin. The one that didn't fuck me over. Her sister. Anyway, so I listened to all of those, and it rained a little bit, and I returned the movie to get another movie because I have shit I have to do, cleaning I have to do, and whatnot. And that's it. I didn't follow that. I didn't go on that diet again today, but so what? Every day that I'm not going on that diet, I'm actually following it somewhat, and, so I'm actually dieting leading up to that strict 3-day thing, you know what I mean? All I ate today was that shake I showed you I was drinking, and pear. I need to go make something to eat right now, actually. I am somewhat going to follow the diet. I'm going to stir up. It's late because I slept till 2. See, I haven't been following the diet because I've been staying up all night. That's the problem. That is the problem. You know what I mean? So, but I am going to use that recipe. Stir up the zucchini and the coconut oil. I think coconut oil is olive oil. Put a can of salmon over it, and some pine nuts, 2 tablespoons of pine nuts, which I have pine nuts that I tried before. I never had them before. I bought them off Vitacost, I think, but they're almost gone. I might have like 1 tablespoon left, but I can use other nuts instead. Mom showered and washed her hair. That's what I need to do. She's drying it right now. That's what I need to do. I have no idea what the weather's going to be tomorrow. Not a clue. Not a clue. What the weather's going to be like tomorrow. This was like the 2016 okay? I used to have Troublemaker and Love Me Dead on the MP3 player. Troublemaker's Weezer, Love Me Dead's Ludo. They're not really conducive to power walking, though. Really fast, really hard beat songs like these Hinder songs I've been listening to. I also purchased from old Hinder, a slower song just because I liked it, not because it's conducive to power walking, to get an intense workout. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm living life, no regrets. They're on the way, but ain't here yet. I took a few videos off private today. I didn't watch them. I only watched a little bit, enough to know they needed to be age restricted, and that's it. They're long. But as long as I know whether or not they need to be age restricted, I can take them off private. I thought of something else I can share with you guys. I can read it on a video when I find it in my boxes. For my history class in college, I had to write a paper based on a true story book, and it was written by this guy. He actually committed suicide because he couldn't handle what he had become in there, but he pretty much writes a book showing how the prisoners inside the camp, the concentration camp, actually turned against each other and everything and became as bad as the Nazi guards. And my paper's called, was the book called? Was the book called that, or was that just what I titled my paper? It wasn't a graded paper, it was satisfactory, unsatisfactory, and I got a satisfactory on it, but you know what I mean? It's like, it was amazing. It was just amazing to learn something like that. I'm not surprised. One of the best movies I ever saw is actually based on a real life experiment that they did. I think it's called The Experiment, and it's about, these are real people. It just shows you human nature. Human nature is not, it's scary. It's scary. Excuse me. I think it is called The Experiment. I'm not sure, I can look it up though. Anyway, you guys may have heard of it. These are regular people off the street. They can be lawyers, they can be doctors, they can be whatever. They decided to do an experiment where, and I watched it in a movie. I never read it as a book. I watched it in a movie though. I'm sure it is a book too. They take on the roles in jail. It's a fake jail of prisoners and guards, and they wind up acting like that. I mean, going so far, I think somebody got hurt. Someone might have, I don't know if someone, but I mean, it got really, really bad. Weird, huh? and that they know that they're not that. Yet the power trip, the guards had the power trip. They treated the prisoners like shit, and